We have to find the square root of 576. So for that we will write 576. We will start making pair from rights. This one number is left. Then we will do this one, 2 to the 4. The nearest square we will write, which is just equal to or less than. So we are getting 5 minus 4, that is 1. Then 2 we will add here. So it is become 4. So 7, 6 will come here. Then whatever number we will write here, I have written 4. Then 44 I will multiply by 4. So 44 I will multiply by 4. So we are getting 176. So remainder is 0. This is a perfect square. So we have 576 is equal to 24. Answer 24. Question 7056. Pair from rights. So we are getting this 8 8 ja 64 we know. So we will write 8 8 ja 64. What we are getting? Minus. Then we are getting 6. We will add here 8 plus 8, that is 16. Now 56 will come here altogether. Both the numbers will come here. 5 6 the whole pair. Now what we have to do? We will write whatever number we will write here. Suppose I am writing 4 because 6 is there. 4 4 ja 16 we know. So I am trying for 4. 4. Then 4 4 ja 16. This remainder 0. So 7056, this is equal to 84. Under root 7056. So our answer is 84. Now the solution is 19600. Pair from right. This one number left. So we will do this one first. 0. Now we will add this one here. We are getting 2. Now 96 will come here. 96. Then how many times we can do? Because 6 is there, so I am trying for 4. 4 minus. So we are getting here remainder 0. Now only 2 zeros are there left we have. And what we have to do here? We have done this one. Then 4. The process is that we have to add this one. Then 0 is there. We will take out this 0, but nothing we can do here. So we will write 10 here, 10 here. So under root 19600, that is equal to 140. So this is the answer. Question is, find the least number which must be subtracted from 2509 to make it a perfect square. So first we will try to find out the square root of this one. Now pair from right side. All the questions are similar and same process is there. 5 5 ja 25 minus remainder is 0. We will add 5 here. 5 5 10 we are getting here. So 0 9 will come all together here. 0 9. Now we are not able to do anything here. So we will write 0 here. Then 0 0. So we are getting 9 as the remainder. So if we subtract 9 from 2509, then we will get a perfect square. The question is, find the least number which must be subtracted from. So the answer is the least number which must be subtracted from 2509 to make it a perfect square. Perfect square is 9. So our answer is 9. Now here our question is, find the least number which must be added to 6203 to obtain a perfect square. Earlier we have been doing subtracted, but here we have to add to this so that it will become the new number will become a perfect square. So again we will try to find out the square root of 6203. So let us see. Pair from right. Now what we are getting? 8 8 ja 64. So 7 7 ja we will write here 749 here. Clear? Now 03 will be here. Now let us see by which number we should. I am writing here 8. So I am trying for 8. So whatever we are getting, we will write here. Again we will subtract this. $119 is the remainder, but here 70. This is greater than square of 78, but this is less than square of 79. Means this number lies between 6203. This is smaller than 79 square but greater than 78 square, because we have to add something to this number, then it will become the square of 79. So what we have to add? The number which the least number which must be added to 6203 to make it a perfect square. Perfect square is equal to what? We will subtract this number from square of 79. Then we will get the required number 6203. Now square of 79, if you don't know, then multiply 79 into 79, then 6241 you will get, minus 6203. $38 we are getting. So our number is 38. The least number is 38, and square number is 6241. Least number is 38, the square number is 6241, and the square root 6241, its square root is 79. So we have got all the three answers here. I am writing here the answers. Answer. First answer, the least number which should be added to this. So 38. Second answer, find the perfect square, that is 6241. 6241, and its square root, that is 79. So this question over. Now the question is the area of a square field. This is the area given of a square field, that is the area of a square. So a man cycles along its boundary at 18 km per hour. In how much time will he return to the starting point? Suppose a man is starting from, this is a square field, man starting from here, going this side, then this side, means 4 into side, the distance is equal to 4 into side. He is traveling, he is returning here again. Now the speed is given here, speed that is given here 18 km per hour. And you know that if you have to convert this into meter per second, then we have to multiply this by 5 by 18. So 18 into 5 by 18. This we will do. So we are getting is equal to 5 meter per second. Now it is meter per second, and this is the area of a square. Area of the square field, that is given 60025. So side of the square, side, this is equal to under root this much, under root 60025. So we have to find the area. This is in meter square, this is also meter per second, this is meter square. Now the units are same. So here we will find the square root of 60025. 60025 square root we have to find, then we will get the side of the square. So 2 to 4 here, 6 minus 4, that is 2. Now 2 plus 2, that is 4. Now 0 0 will come here, 2 is there, 0 0 will come here. So what we have to write here, 4 I am trying for 4, so 4 is there, 4 4 ja 16, then 4 4 ja 16 plus 1 17, subtract, then you are getting 10 minus 6, that is 4, and 9 minus 7, 24 we are getting here. So again 4 we will add here, so 4 8, this much, so 25 will come all together here. Now because 5 is there, so we will try for 5, so 5, now we will write exactly same number we are getting, remainder is 0. So this is equal to 245 meter side of the square. Now distance what he will cover, that is equal to perimeter of square, and that is equal to 4 into side. This is equal to, we are getting 980 meter. So 980 meter, we have got the distance. So now we have to find the time, in how much time we have to calculate the time. So we have speed here, so whatever space we have left here, I am going to use this one. So time is equal to distance upon speed. This is the formula, speed time distance, you have studied in physics also. So time is equal to distance upon speed. So 980 meter upon speed is 5. We have calculated speed 5 meter per second. So we 196, because the speed is in meter per second, so time we are getting second. If you divide this, 160 second is equal to 1 minute, so this is equal to 3 minutes and 16 seconds, because in 180 seconds 3 minutes are there and 16 seconds. So this is the answer, 3 minutes 16 seconds.